not finished yet.
It wasn't a bad movie. Wasn't that bad? Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It was not bad. It was not bad. The movie, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It wasn't bad. First, I'd like to start off by saying this video is not going to be too long. I'd also like to say that this video is not going to be a review video for Captain America: Brave New World or try to coax you in any way to not see this movie. My opinion on this film is you need to have your own opinion on this film. Even before this movie came out, okay, the discourse on the internet was that it was going to be bad. It was a lot of misinformation surrounding it, and people just gave negative reviews before seeing anything because I think it's popular to hate on Marvel projects and Marvel things in general because of what we've gotten these past few years with Marvel. Despite all this, I went to the movie myself. Okay, me and my twin. Okay, me and my partner. Okay, me and my twin.
Went to the movie because why wouldn't I go?
Because somebody in front of a camera yelling says that not to go to the movie. I don't take advice from people sitting and yelling in front of a camera. All jokes aside though, I enjoyed myself at the movie. It wasn't the greatest Marvel movie. It wasn't the worst. It was about a 7 out of 10, honestly. This is in no particular order, okay? These are just a list of reasons why I enjoyed the movie and why I went to go see it and why I want to encourage you to formulate your own opinions, not just with this movie, but in general, because the purpose of my channel is to help you become the very best version of yourself that you can be.
Perfect.
Because you can't spell self-improvement without me.
Go ahead, try it. Try it. Try it. Come on, try it. Come on, try it. Come on, try it.
The choreography for the fight scenes was very good. It was nothing short of what a Captain America film should be in terms of fighting and moves and throwing the shield and bopping people upside the head. I enjoyed all the fight scenes. I think they were amazingly choreographed. I think they were beautiful and they were exciting to watch. When I go to see a Marvel movie, listen, man, sometimes I just want to see people get punched in the face, hit upside the head, thrown off of buildings, thrown around. Like, my expectations were very much so met as far as the fighting in Captain America. I really enjoyed seeing a Hulk be a Hulk. Okay, so I know a lot of people were having mixed emotions about Captain America having Hulk villains. Personally, I love when Marvel mixes and matches villains with heroes that don't correspond to them. I enjoy that aspect so much. Let me see Captain America fight the Red Hulk. Let me see the X-Men fight Mole Man. Okay, let me see the Fantastic Four fight Mephisto or Mr. Sinister. Mix and match. Let me see Spider-Man throw hands with the Juggernaut or Iron Man fight Venom. Mix and match them. Okay, I enjoyed that aspect of this movie. Okay, it was very unique. It showed how menacing Hulk's villains can be, and it showed the type of rogues gallery that he has, which makes it harder for Captain America to overcome this challenge. So the stakes were high using a villain like the Red Hulk. I enjoy seeing a Hulk be a Hulk. We haven't seen Hulk really in his like angry, like just raw emotion, just brutish form since Thor Ragnarok maybe, but we really didn't see it until a second Avengers, Age of Ultron, right? We saw it in the first Avengers and we saw it in them 2 Hulk movies back in 1992 BC. So seeing a Hulk just be a rampaging, angry monster was so refreshing. It was so refreshing to see him whoop Sam Wilson's behind, okay? Because even with all that, we know who's winning a fight. But it was just good to see him just throw him around like a rag doll. I thoroughly enjoy seeing a raging Hulk just be a Hulk. And if you give the fans what they want, I promise you they will not complain. So from that aspect alone, I know people didn't like the matchup or whatever. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing Red Hulk throw Captain America around. I genuinely did. He was probably one of my favorite. It wasn't too little screen time, wasn't too much. It was enough for us to see just how much of a threat Red Hulk can be, but also to see he has the capacity to change, which brings in my next point. The thematic elements that this movie was emphasizing, I noticed it was very much so heavy on family, loyalty, togetherness, brotherhood, and most importantly, the capacity to change. I think they really honed in on the point that anybody can change at any point in their life, despite their past history. And I agree, especially with somebody who has a self-improvement center. I truly believe anybody has the capacity to change. Anybody has the capacity to turn their life around at any stage in their life, right? And so it was very refreshing to see that, especially emphasis on brotherhood and, you know, the relationship between Captain America and Falcon, the relationship that President Ross wanted to restore with his daughter, between Isaiah Bradley and Captain America. I enjoyed seeing that emphasis on family and the importance of it, especially today, where there's a lack of seeing family and there's more of a push for being independent of a family. So it was refreshing to see that theme without it being overly campy. And this one kind of surprised me myself. I actually did find myself enjoying seeing a black superhero, you know, that looks like me. Again, I'm not one for race swapping. And y'all gonna see in the next video, I generally have a problem with race swapping and power swapping. But for this, it was good, and I can't see how it's inspiring for kids to have a superhero that looks like them, right? I mean, just being a black man myself, I can't help but smile when I see a black man as a titular character. I still feel like Bucky should have got naturally, why didn't the shield go to Bucky? But okay, whatever, it went to Sam. It didn't feel forced, like it felt like something that could genuinely happen. So to see him shine and try to pave his own way despite the struggles and obstacles that he's going through as being Captain America, so it's like an identity thing, right? And I think a lot of black people in general struggle with identity, or have struggled with identity. So they didn't really force that thematic element, but I picked it up. And so I can appreciate that, and I can appreciate seeing a black superhero on screen just being a black person myself. Bottom line, up front, that's what they say where I work, BLUL, bottom line up front, or basically TLDR, too long, don't read. Formulate your own opinions, okay? I'm just another person yelling in front of cameras in my home telling you what to do and what not to do, okay? But all I'm asking is for you to make your own opinions. Don't just blindly follow somebody else just because you trust their guidance, or just because, you know, it sounds good, or the majority of people are doing that. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't even seen this movie and I wouldn't have enjoyed it for myself. So all I'm telling y'all to do, go enjoy the movie, where you watch it on Disney Plus, whether you watch it in theaters, where you watch it bootleg or illegally. Listen, just formulate your own opinions and don't just base your decision off of something without doing your own research. But if you're gonna listen to anybody screaming on camera, it should be me, because
this is your captain speaking.
And I'll see y'all on the next one.